Health Wednesdays with Rachel Edwards, brought to you by the sponsors of momseveryday.com.
Hi, I'm Rachel Edwards with Moms Every Day, and today we're talking about ear infections and sore throats with Dr. Arvind Madaan from Charlottesville Allergy and Respiratory Enterprises, also known as CARE. Great to see you, Dr. Madaan.
Good to be here, Rachel.
Now, my kids get so many colds, especially recently. How do I know the difference between a cold virus and an allergy?
Yeah, so typically when you acquire rhinovirus, which is one of the common reasons for cold, your symptoms should resolve in the next 7 to 10 days. And if they persist longer than that, or if you end up with a typical sinus infection or other complications from it, that means you have an underlying inflammation that is making you more prone to do that.
And you also say that if your children are sick all the time, it may be a sign of something more serious. Tell us about that.
Right, so we know that preschoolers and young children typically acquire more infections just because the setting they're in, daycare or preschool, all of those situations. But if somebody's needing antibiotics, let's say more than 4 times a year, if they're having recurrent pneumonias more than 2 times a year, recurrent sinus infections more than 3 times a year, that's a sign that something is really wrong. At baseline, which typically the common reasons for that would be allergic inflammation that is probably playing a role in you getting more sick more often, or you could even have immunodeficiency, which is again is less common reason, but those signs would also suggest that.
And what do you suggest we do if we do feel there's an underlying problem?
If you're recurrently seeing your primary care physician for these symptoms, then I think you should be making a decision to see a specialist because you need more than just the antibiotics.
Okay, great advice as always.
You're welcome.
Thank you. And of course, if you'd like more, visit our website at momseveryday.com.
Moms Every Day with Rachel Edwards, weekdays at 7:22 a.m. and 7:27 p.m. is brought to you by the sponsors of momseveryday.com.